Good evening. Despite the legislative session ending in just over a month, Missouri lawmakers have not sent a single bill to the governor's desk.
One policy that has broad support has barely moved at all. That's eliminating the sales tax on groceries.
Joe McLean asked lawmakers on both sides of the aisles why.
Not every Missourian owns taxable property, and certainly not every Missourian owns a corporation. But every Missourian buys groceries. That's why this policy idea was seen by many as a legislative slam dunk. So why isn't it going anywhere? 19 Missouri lawmakers filed different versions of a bill to end taxes on necessities like food, diapers, feminine hygiene products, or some combination of those. But none of them have even gotten a hearing in the House, and the Senate versions have stalled after little activity. Sponsors of these bills run the gamut of political positions, from Freedom Caucus members like Representatives Adam Schnelting, Chris Dinkins, and Ben Keithley, to Democrats like Representative Robert Sauls, Barbara Pfeiffer, and House Minority Leader Crystal Quaid.
We too often in this building talk about tax breaks for corporations and folks who have all of the money in our state when everyday citizens are struggling.
The biggest pushback on the policy came from local governments, who would stand to lose a significant tax revenue stream. But some of the versions, including Quaid's, would create a fund to make those local cities and counties whole through new targeted taxes.
Things like yachts and private planes, which we do not do in the state of Missouri. Again, I think this conversation is really a bigger picture about who are we taxing and why?
House Speaker Dean Plocher did not respond to our requests for an interview, and Senate President Caleb Rowden was not available today. Senator Mary Elizabeth Coleman, an Afton Republican, filed a version in the Senate saying, quote, "It's really disappointing because this is a bipartisan bill to end the food tax, to make it more affordable."
All taxes are too high. There isn't a tax that in existence right now that I wouldn't be supportive of cutting. So if that comes to the floor, I'm going to vote yes on that.
Still, these tax repeal policies haven't budged. Meanwhile, the Republican-controlled House approved a complete repeal of corporate income taxes.
It shows their priorities. They'd rather give money to business than a single mom who's trying to buy milk.
It's clear the public approves of these tax cuts as well, with St. Louis University and YouGov polling from February showing 72% of likely Missouri voters approve or strongly approve of the tax cut. In Jefferson City, Joe McLean, KY3 News.